Good morning. When you visit the New Forest, you'll find that there's a wide range of things to do and see. Some things you have to pay for, and some things are free. This short video will give you a taste of 5 things that you can do without spending any money. I've put details of the locations in the text below. Whilst these activities are free, any donations that you care to make, I'm sure will be gratefully received. In no particular order then, the first suggestion is to look for the deer. There are several species of deer in the New Forest, but they're quite secretive and you probably won't see any when you're walking about. One place where you're more likely to see the wild deer is at Bolderwood. Here, the deer are fed most days between April and September, and the wild fallow deer gather here waiting for food. There's a platform here to give you a good view. The deer are wild, so there's no guarantee that you'll see them, but this is probably the best place in the forest to see fallow deer. The New Forest extends down to the coast, and if you have children, you could go crabbing at Mudeford Quay. This is great fun for children of all ages, adults even. Just remember that you must throw the crabs back in the water when you leave. Don't take them home. They won't survive outside of the salty seawater for very long. Mudeford, apart from having the most expensive beach huts in the country, has a thriving fishing industry, and you can see the catches being landed if you're there when the boats come in.
No.
My third suggestion is to visit the Rufus Stone. You'll find this signposted off of the A31 between Cadnam and Ringwood. The Rufus Stone commemorates the death of King William Rufus in the year 1100. He was killed by an arrow while out hunting. This was allegedly shot by a lord called Walter Tyrrell. Was it an accident, or was it deliberate? Many historians think it was deliberate, as William's younger brother Henry promptly seized the throne and became Henry I. There's a pub here too, called, not surprisingly, the Walter Tyrrell, so it's a good spot to visit and then pop in for lunch. The fourth suggestion is to visit the New Forest Heritage Centre. This is a free visitor centre, which you'll find at the bottom of the main car park in Lyndhurst. The Heritage Centre has a wealth of information about the New Forest. There are interactive displays and audio-visual exhibits covering the forest history, the people who live in the forest, the animals and birds that you might see, the New Forest in wartime, and much more. If you have young children, there's also a children's activity area to keep the little ones occupied. The fifth suggestion is the most obvious. Come and see the ponies and the donkeys that roam freely in the forest. These animals should be admired from a distance. Although they may come up to you, please don't try and stroke them or feed them. Local people called commoners own the free-roaming animals, but they're best treated as wild. If approached, they can bite and kick. Feeding encourages them to gather near roads, where they can get hit by traffic. The animals get all the food they need from the forest, and anything they don't eat naturally can make them feel really unwell. This includes apples and carrots, and definitely includes the remains of your cheese sandwich. Please admire the animals, but don't feed them. So, there's 5 things to do and see when you visit the New Forest, which won't cost you a penny. I've added a link to the New Forest website, which will give you plenty more suggestions for things to do in this beautiful part of England. I hope that you found this video interesting. If you have, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel to see more videos from the Country Traveller. Thanks for watching.